Oh my goodness, this man here, bro. Oh boy, already starting, and you just always gotta start something every single week. What? Every single week. Always gotta be like, oh, I'm flexing on you. What's up, young? What's up, young buck? What's up, young buck? Oh, why? Why can't you just be like,
I'm bringing knowledge. I'm bringing knowledge, and with knowledge, I have to set the stage because you're not able to handle it unless I
handle
set the stage.
handle
And
what? There's nothing that needs to be handled.
okay.
There's nothing that needs to be handled. Anyway,
What this whatever topic we're gonna talk about?
yeah, it's a topic that's pretty relevant because everybody goes through it, but it's even more relevant for people that like to go to concerts and things like that. Basically, it's FOMO, fear of missing out, for people that don't know what that acronym it means. Just recently, there was a young lady in Atlanta that bought tickets to a Beyonce concert, or I think it was 4 seats or something like that, $1,400. If I'm not mistaken. I want to say it's 4 seats. To then have Beyonce announce that she was doing another performance at a later date,
Mhm.
to then which her tickets went down in price to about $200. So she ended up losing money essentially, and she made a post about it, talking about how she felt and everything of that nature. So before we talk about that and then the topic itself, I just want to ask you: Are you or have you went out and purchased tickets for a concert because they announced it as like a return concert or something like that?
No, because I have a mailbox.
What is that supposed to mean? You have
That's where the bills come in. At. I receive my bills in the mailbox.
oh
With that, no concerts. I'm not paying $1,400 to go to a concert because I got bills. I got a mailbox. If you got a mailbox, there's no reason why you should be buying $1,400 tickets
you
to
just
anybody's concert.
you just really dated yourself. Tell me you're old without telling me you're old. You talk about you get you like maybe one or two bills in the mailbox, but mostly it's online.
I
It,
don't care if it's online, it's still a bill.
right.
But if you got a mailbox, you're not you shouldn't be paying for tickets to a concert.
So so
Not
you
that with that kind of money. No.
so you mean to tell me what was a popular, so Earth, Wind and Fire had to think of something that was back.
Nope.
If they said they're doing a return tour one day
Nope.
only in Atlanta, you wouldn't get tickets to go?
$1,400?
It's the
This is
experience, right?
$1,400.
It's the
This is
experience.
14
I'm
this is
asking I'm
$1,400.
asking you, would the FOMO get to you? Would you
$20, I would.
you know they're not gonna be $20 for
30.
you
I'm
know
willing
it's
to
not
pay
gonna be
30.
$30 for the tickets.
As
I'm
long as I
saying
got a
I
mailbox, as long as I got a mailbox, $30.
I don't believe you. I feel like if it was a well-known group that you wanted to see, you would go do it for that
30.
one time. Oh, I went to go see it. Yeah.
30. Listen, there's no reason that adult with bills and responsibilities pays 14 or anything else other than that to go to a concert. Doesn't make sense.
Or what if you had it like that? Would you do it?
No.
You, you're such a terrible
No.
liar. You're such a
Would you
terrible
do
liar.
it? Would you
If
do
I
it?
have it, if I had the money like that, where I could just go as a one-time thing, say and tell my kids or grandkids or
Does that
whatever,
mean so much?
it does for certain
That,
people. Me, no, it doesn't really mean a whole lot to me. But for certain people, be like, oh yeah, I saw them. Da da da. People talk. Your generation, especially. Oh, I remember when I went
Look at my
to
generation.
your generation, especially. Oh, I remember when we went to go to the concert to go see such an XX group,
Man,
and
that was
down there.
about $10.
That would, so you're
That
telling
was
me
about 10 bucks.
a Prince concert was $10?
I didn't say a Prince concert was 10, but I would never pay for it either. I would never go out my way to say, and Prince is a true artist. I'm not saying Beyonce is not, but what I'm saying is Beyonce puts on a great, excellent show. But Prince is an artist. I mean, he creates. And for me, $1,400, I get it's more legitimate to pay $1,400 for a Prince concert
They about to execute
than
you.
for
They about to come after you in the comments.
I'm just saying because he's an artist. He creates. Beyonce performs. I'm not knocking her. I'm not knocking her profession. I'm just saying it's a difference.
Oh man, there's one group you don't mess with.
And
Is the
and he's not just an artist. Prince performs too. He gives a great
so
performance.
I'm saying if Prince said he was doing a one-time concert in Atlanta, you wouldn't pay the money to go see him?
No, because his last concert was here at the Fox.
Did you go?
No, because I have a mailbox.
But I'm saying if you had the money, you had the means, and you didn't have to worry about
I
your
do have.
mailbox.
I do
If
have.
you didn't
I
have to
do
worry
have.
about your
But I still
mail, if you didn't have to worry about your mailbox, would you go? Would you let that pressure get to you and buy a ticket to go see him?
no, no. It's a certain limit that I'm going to pay to see someone. I'm not going to pay that kind of money to see someone. It's just when come on. The big thing about this is you can see the whole concert on YouTube for free.
Yeah, but everybody's gonna. It's all about.
Free.
It's all about the experience, Jay. It's all about the experience, being there in person.
People your age.
No, 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 no,
People
absolutely
your
not.
age
Because
is that.
I could say one person who will say that every time, and oh, you should go. You should go for the experience. Da da da. Why would I want to go?
And not just that. I heard, oh, she might not do another concert again. Who cares? What does that change your life in your life that she doesn't perform another concert? But you have it on YouTube. You can watch the full concert on YouTube for free. Free.
As y'all like to say, it's all about making those memories. Make those memories. Go out and explore the world.
Make those memories.
Mm-hmm.
No, 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 no. It's your group.
No, that's your. You should do go do stuff with your friend. Make those memories. You'll have those are the things that you'll be able to talk about as you get older. And
Listen.
because you know exactly that's
No,
exactly what you.
no, no. And it's sad. It's sad that if somebody my age feels that they have to pay that kind of money to go to a concert that they can watch on YouTube for free,
I'm surprised.
knowing they have a mailbox.
I'm surprised that y'all are on that. Oh, you can watch it on YouTube for free. Y'all be the ones that specifically shell out the money. Oh, Earth, Wind, and Fire is coming back for a concert. Let me spend
No,
that.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I know better. I
So
know better.
so you're saying if Hakeem Olajuwon, I'm just trying to think of something that would pique your like
Whoever, Jack, whoever,
you
Shaq
wouldn't.
goes on tour. I'm not paying $1,400 for tickets. It's not gonna happen. I got real bills. I got real life bills I gotta pay. and nothing overrides that. So, okay, I go to the concert. I paid that money, 1,400. I'm gonna stick with the 1,400 because I heard larger numbers than that.
Mm-hmm.
$1,400, and my lights off. In this heat, I was sleep in discomfort with my family because I wanted to see Beyonce because she might not tour again. Really, they always tour again. As long as they're breathing, they could be 100 years old and they'll still try to come out on that stage and make some money. Come
What
on,
what
be
about
real.
what about let's just put it in our realm. What about an athlete? Their final game, like their final tour, like NBA players, like what Kobe did when he had his final tour, and all the arenas pretty much sold out. You wouldn't shell out money to go see Kobe one last time in the arena?
No,
Oh. See, I don't know why you're going to sit
no,
here and
no.
lie to the people on YouTube. We both know that we be in the stands to go watch.
Well, I was able. When he did say he was retiring and all that stuff, I could afford to go, but I didn't.
I don't know
I
why
did.
you're trying to keep a straight face because we
I did. The thing is, this is real life. They're entertainers. They have their money, but you have to live. I You hear these stories about people saying, "Oh, I'm not worrying about my bills. I'm going to see Beyonce."
mm,
That's ridiculous. Paying $4,000 to $5,000 for tickets, more than the 1,400. Why would I do that? So I could be center stage, down on the floor. Why? You got real bills. You got real responsibilities. They're taking care of theirs. After that concert, now you got another situation to deal with. Beyonce's not gonna send you a check to pay your light bill or pay your mortgage. It's not gonna happen.
mhm.
She don't even know you.
So what? Because I already know. What about okay? And so you're saying you got bills, this, that, and the third, which we already know.
Real bills.
Everybody in the comments know that you're lying on a lot of the stuff that you would actually show out the
What?
money to go
Talking about
to. Uh-huh. So what about those infomercials when they're like, oh, limited supplies only, like an autographed, like whatever from a retired player or something like that? So you mean to tell me you wouldn't put that in your man cave? You wouldn't buy it? You wouldn't spend like $250 to have it sent to you and put it in your man cave? Exactly.
if it's if
Exactly.
it's affordable. If it's affordable. What I'm saying is it's gonna increase in value. That Beyonce ticket is not gonna
It
increase in
could.
value.
They could frame it and be like, oh, this was part of her last tour. I mean, everything could have value depending on how you pitch it, I guess. They could say that if it indeed was her last tour, they can frame it, keep it, whatever. I'm just saying. You know how and people and somebody will buy it. And you know that and I know that. Like somebody will go out their way to buy that
Now,
last
if
ticket.
she signed the ticket, it might have wholesome value. But really?
People
Just
will
having a ticket?
people will just buy the ticket just because it was part of her last tour.
Well, I'll tell you like this. If I hadn't seen that from the other artists and stuff that has passed and get that same type of value, why would I expect it to happen with her?
I'm pretty
Michael
sure
Jackson, Prince,
I'm pretty sure they all
Biggie.
have. I'd have to do research on them, but
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fairly certain they've all had the same treatment as far as like their last.
Well, I would like to see those numbers. I like to hear what they paid for that ticket, what that ticket is worth now, that last concert or
Mhm.
last performance. What was it?
Right.
What was it? No, this is all about to have bragging rights. Oh, I was there. and people are willing to pay ridiculous amounts of money just to say that.
because they don't
It's
want to miss.
ridiculous.
They are fearing the fact that they're going to miss out on being cool or whatever the case may be in other circles. That's what I'm getting at. It's the whole fact that if somebody presented something to you as a limited time, are you going to sit there and panic because you know there's not going to be any more sold? Just like if you had the means, just like the car, some of the cars that come out, the limited edition cars, uh,
And
things of
I've
that
heard
nature.
that that's suspect
Right.
because it's not as limited as they promote it. But go ahead.
No, just in general, like you have the limited edition cars or the limited edition, like I was saying, the memorabilia, the signed memorabilia, or whatever the case may be. Even though I know some of it's probably not even signed, like it's just factory printed on there.
Right.
Um,
That's
so you have those being presented, and it, I guess it for certain people, it just triggers something in their mind. It's like I gotta have it because if I don't get it, what the what if factor plays in. You can sit there in that face, but you know it's a real
okay.
thing.
I'd be for me. I could see making more sense saying I'm gonna put $1,400 on the lottery
Mhm.
than spending $1,400 on a concert, and I don't care who it is, because there is a chance that you could get something from that.
Mhm.
A concert that you can see for free on YouTube. What are you going to
I,
get from that?
I mean, depending on where you sit in the concert, there's a chance that you can meet the person after the concert's over. A chance. You sit there and make that face if you want to. You know it's true.
That's not going to happen.
You know it's true.
That's not going to happen with a $1,400 ticket
Hey,
in the middle of the auditorium or
hey,
wherever it's been.
I'm just saying
Is
that
that the chance of that happening?
you have a
You got a better chance
you have
winning the
you have the
lot.
same you have the same chance of the
Oh,
lottery.
you have a better chance, better chance of the lottery than that.
I'm just saying you could run into the performer on their way out or something. I'm just you have a chance. I'm not saying that it's gonna happen, but
I've heard some crazy stories. 40K
mm,
for tickets to this event. I've heard, and even here on our local radio station here in Atlanta, that the price of tickets here in Atlanta, if you would have saw it in London, you could pay for your flight, stay, and watch the concert for the prices that were um, the cost of tickets here in Atlanta. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I'm honestly not surprised because anytime there's an event going on in Atlanta, we already know you get charged an arm and a leg to be anywhere. Like that goes without saying. Like I've already
But you could fly to London, stay, watch the concert, and it would have been cheaper than the tickets
you
for
you
here in Atlanta.
you could say Secretariat's appearing for one final race in Atlanta, and the tickets are probably still be around the same price. That's an Atlanta thing. I don't know what it is with that city that you stay in, but anytime there's an event, everything gets tripled in price.
And you think I'm gonna pay that?
I mean, you don't have a
You think I'm going to pay
depending
that?
depending on where you
No,
go, you might
it's
not have
not
a
gonna
choice.
happen. It's not gonna happen.
You're gonna go
The
eat at your
London
restaurant.
tour with Beyonce, everybody in Atlanta could have flown to London and watched her there cheaper than what they paid when they were watching her here.
Mm, probably cheaper everywhere else too. It's just an Atlanta thing.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. Just the so basically, what you're saying is don't do any tours or anything. Don't go to any tours in Atlanta. basically.
Oh, no, I'm saying if you want to make money, you could. It's people who who feel they don't have mailboxes here, and they're willing to pay that kind of money to come see you. I don't know why, but it doesn't make sense. When when people this just because somebody said this might be their last tour, feel that they will spend everything to see it doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, it was the same thing with Tom Brady when he didn't say anything like the year before last, when everybody was speculating that he's retiring that year before he did one more. Everybody everybody bought tickets to go see him play wherever he went. The farewell tour for Tom Brady. And then when he came back, what was it? Somebody had a ball that was given to him by Tom Brady for it was worth like I think $200,000 or something like that. Then he decided to come back, and the price of that ball dropped down to like
Went down.
500. Yeah, it dropped down to like $500 or something like that. Just that's the impact, when you have people like that announce. Well, he didn't even announce anything, but when they're on the tail of
You should have
the,
sold it. You should have sold it. You should have sold it. But
he would have capitalized on that FOMO for somebody else.
but it just doesn't make sense to me. I make it make sense to me because I don't see it.
Here's the way.
Something you can see for free, you're willing to pay thousands of dollars to see it just because.
I mean, when you have, I feel like it's one of those things when you have somebody prolific in something that they do, you want to see it at least once. Yes, you'll have bragging rights, but it's one of those. I was there. I saw him actually play. That kind of thing. It's one of those stories that you like to tell your grandchildren and everything like that. Back in my day, I saw the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. This, that, and the third.
On TV.
No, no, we are no, no.
No, no. I got to say, I went to the World Series when
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta won the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't go to the last game, but I went to the game before they totally won it. But that was a gift. I wasn't going to pay to go see that. That was a gift. So I said, "Hey, I got an extra ticket. Do you want to go to the World Series?"
You could have said no.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could have said no, but it was
but,
free.
but did you want to miss out on that opportunity?
No, but I wasn't going
Oh,
to pay. If he told, I was
so,
like, if he told me, no, listen, if he told me it was $1,400 for this ticket,
mm-hmm.
I'd have watched it on TV.
But
There's no way.
it
There's no
doesn't.
way I was going to pay
It
$1,400.
doesn't matter if it's a price or not. It's the fear of missing out. Like you would have missed out on going to see the Braves play on that World Series
If
game. It
if I had,
doesn't matter if it was free or not. I'm just saying you took the opportunity because you were like,
yes, I
hey,
did because it was free.
it doesn't matter if it's free. What I'm saying is
It matters free to me.
you had a fear of missing out on not seeing them play in that World Series. The opportunity presented itself. You could have said, no, I don't want to go. But you're like, oh, it's the World Series. I don't know if this is going to happen again. Let me go ahead and go. And it's free. So that's another added bonus.
But he could have presented that ticket another way. He could have said, "Hey, I'll give you this ticket for $500."
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I would have said? Well, you need to call somebody else because I wouldn't have paid $500 to go
Mm-hmm.
see it.
I mean, what I'm getting at is that it's that fear of missing out. It got a hold of you, regardless if it was free or not. You went because it was free. It was something
But
that
if it was a cost associated with it, I wouldn't have done it.
yeah, that might have changed things. But what I'm getting at is the fact that the opportunity presented itself,
Oh,
something that might
absolutely.
not happen again.
It was an awesome game. Too.
Something
It was.
that exactly something that might not happen again. You see the opportunity to go and do it. That's all I'm getting at is the fear of missing out. That's what I'm talking about. It has a hold on everybody, free or not. When an opportunity presents itself, you're not going to sit there and say no, especially if it's free. If it's something that you
Okay,
just
I'm gonna throw something back at you. Who would you pay $1,400 to see, other than me?
I wouldn't. No, I have to see. I have to see. I
No.
have to see your mug every Sunday. So I'm good.
So what? We'll pay
If I okay,
$1,400.
so are we saying okay? That I want to ask this question.
Nosebleed.
I want to ask this question.
Hmm.
Is this going to? And this is a sensible question. Is this going to affect me in as far as paying, doing what I got to do as far as my bills?
Mailbox. The mailbox. That's what you're asking about? The
Yeah.
mailbox?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I wouldn't
That's
go.
oh. Okay.
I mean, it's
So
that. It's that.
who would you see if it doesn't affect your
If it
mailbox?
doesn't affect me, I mean, there's a couple of people I would want to go see. I would want to go see LeBron. I want to go see him play. I want to go see some of the like.
You'll pay
Well,
$1,400 to see LeBron play.
yeah. And like if it didn't have an impact on my mailbox,
Fine. Right.
then I'd go. Of course. I'd go see him play. I'd go see probably like Patrick Mahomes or one of the quarterbacks now play. I mean, I would like to go see. I would have liked to have gone see Brady when he was playing, but you know that never that opportunity
Right.
never presented itself. But you know, something like that, something where it's just like I know I'm not gonna. It's a limited thing. Like these people are not gonna be playing forever and
I
ever.
can't I can't find one event or anything
You're,
that I would pay that money, that kind of money
but you just
to go see.
you said if it wasn't an issue. So if it's not an issue, yeah, I'm gonna list off people I would go see, of course.
Right. I mean, it's even if it's not an issue, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
paying $1,400 to see somebody.
Like,
Who
no, I'm just saying that it's.
to me is nobody. I'm gonna pay $1,400 to go see.
So you would
Seven
so
hundred.
no no
I'm
no
not
no no
paying
no 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 no
seven
no. I
hundred
got
dollars to
one.
go
So
see.
you mean to tell me you wouldn't go watch Emmett Smith?
Hmm?
Hmm? You heard me. So you mean to tell me you wouldn't go watch Emmett Smith?
Nope, not for $1,400.
This podcast over. This podcast over. This man lied.
Not,
He
not for
lied.
fourteen
He
hundred dollars.
lied.
Not for $1,400.
You wouldn't
Not for
go see
fourteen
Troy
hundred dollars.
Aikman, Emmett Smith, none of them.
Not for 1,400. Not.
Okay,
I'm
so
serious. Not for 14. It's too much. It's too much.
if you didn't have
Listen.
if look, that's a okay. You see, I'm presenting the same way you presented me. You don't have
Okay.
to worry about the mailbox. So why would you not go?
Hmm?
Just like the ticket was free, you don't have to worry about the mailbox. So why would you not go?
If it's free, I would go.
It's not. I'm saying it. You don't have to. It's not going to affect your mailbox. So why would you not go?
Because I just think it's too much. I'll be honest with you. It's certain numbers that I I set limits on, and certain things it's just nobody I know
Mm-hmm.
that I would pay $1,400 to see.
I mean,
I'm being serious.
mm.
It's just I can't reason within myself to say I will spend that kind of money to see that person.
So you mean to tell me? So I mean, I hear you, but the people that are in the movie, they spend that kind of money every night. Jack Nicholson spends that kind of money every night to go watch the
I
Lakers
get it.
play.
I get it. I get it. I get it. And the thing is, my numbers have gone up based on my my income or how I live, my lifestyle. So before 20 was a lot. Now I might be at 100, but I'm not spending. I'm not at 1,400.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not at 2,000. I'm not at 4,000. I'm not there
Mm-hmm.
in my mind. Personally, I'm not there. I could be there. You could look at numbers and say, "Oh, man, you got it. You could do that." But personally, my internal being,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not there. I'm not there yet. I, that's just me, and that's why it floors me to see people do that. Because how do you get there? And in some situations, they got bills. They got real bills. They
Right.
got real life bills. And how you get there? And I'm in a better situation than you. I just I don't get it. I'm not at a fort. It's, I really right now. You know what? I'll pay $1,400 for people who I've loved and cared about and lost if I can see them again. I'll pay a lot more than that.
Hmm.
Other than that, nobody living, breathing on this earth that I would pay that kind of money to see.
I mean, look, I think.
Let's really think about it. They they they're just like you.
Hmm.
You're taking your hard-earned dollars, and you feel they're
No,
worthy of paying $1,400 or
if it doesn't,
$2,000 or $5,000. It doesn't matter if it affects your lifestyle or not.
if it doesn't affect my lifestyle, then it doesn't. Then I would do it because you don't know. One, here's where it kicks in even more. You don't know
Okay.
if you're going to see somebody like that again in your lifetime. Two,
Okay.
you don't know how much time you have in your lifetime to experience
Could you
those
spend
things.
it better? Could you spend it better someplace else?
I mean, if I
On a
here's the thing.
vacation,
Here's the thing.
holiday, holiday, vacation? Really?
I'm not a big vacation person, so everybody's different. I would rather
All
go
right.
to an event
Mhm.
and do that than go on a vacation somewhere where I have to deal with other stuff. I know some people might be the opposite way, but everybody's different. So how I would if it didn't affect me, that's how I would spend my time going because you got to fly to those cities. You get to explore the city,
Okay.
go to the event instead of flying out the country, someplace that you you don't know the rules and customs there. Essentially, end up getting yourself in trouble.
You make a valid point. It's very valid. That's very valid. You're right. I mean, for you, maybe that's the mindset of people, but I'm not there. That's not my mindset.
No, that's only if it doesn't cost me anything. Now, if it's gonna, don't get twisted. If it's gonna cost me something, no, I'm watching it on TV. This was a what if. What if it doesn't cost you anything? Oh, then I'm all for it. Oh, is it gonna affect
Right.
my bottom line? Oh, then I'm not going. I'm not going. No, I'm cool. I'll stay at home.
Yeah, it's nice. Hey, it's a real good concert. I'm watching. I can rewind it. Say, oh, I want to see that part again or whatever. But no. Um, and people complaining about ticket prices, the fact that they pay more than other people pay. That's on you. That's the game. That's how it works. That's how it works. You know how you buy something when it first comes out, and you
Mm-hmm.
pay more for it than by the
Then
end of the year.
it goes on sale.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. That's the FOMO. The FOMO.
But you can say you're the first one who had it. You're one of the first ones. If that's if that's the price you're willing to pay to say you were the first one, that's what you pay.
I mean, hey, to each their own. Everybody has their own mindsets. But if it didn't affect my bottom line, I'd be all for it. Like go and do whatever, all that other stuff. But if it is going to affect my bottom line, I got to take care of the home first. Home's got to be taken care of first before there's any discussion about going anywhere.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That just makes sense. That's part of being an adult. Now, if you're a kid and you don't have those, if you don't have a mailbox, then you probably could go out and go to these
Now
concerts.
we now why are you gonna sit there and give those people false hope? We already know that the money's coming out of the mailbox of the parent.
That's that's right. That's right. So that's what I'm saying.
Why you want to go to that concert, boy? You don't need to go there. You can watch it on TV. Exactly, word for word. Word for word.
Well, there's a new transition now that a lot of these kids it's so expensive to live outside the home. It's it's cheaper to stay with the parent.
Mhm.
It's just the cost of living.
Yep.
Maybe you could get away with buying that ticket, $1,400 ticket, because your name is not on that mailbox.
But the money is still coming from your parents' pocket at the end of the
Right.
day.
That's right.
Unless
That's
you're
right.
unless you're working, you're getting that money from your parents. And I don't know a single friend of mine who was able to ask their parents to go on a trip like that while they were at home.
Now, did you would you come see Beyonce? Pay $1,400 to see
I,
Beyonce?
I'm not a fan of Beyonce.
Right.
I think she has some good songs, but overall, I'm not really a fan. Just like
Right.
okay, I don't.
Now, do you have friends that? Because I
I
know
know
some
plenty of people
folks
that
are
are. I
going.
know plenty of people that are part of the Beehive that will just
Right.
lose their mind if she decided to do a tour.
That's right. That's $1,400, but that'd be a good gift that you could give them
No,
to go.
because that's coming out of my bottom line. If it didn't affect my bottom line, then it'd be okay. But
Right.
no,
That's right.
no.
That's right. I understand fans. You could be a fan, but these people don't know you. They don't know you. Why would you put your family comfort at risk to do something that just to say that you did it?
I mean, tell your kids, I guess, kids and your grandkids.
You say, "Oh, you really stupid." Oh, I mean, what would it tell me? I'm like, "Oh, you wasted." Oh, so that time we was
You
kicking
know,
it,
you know
the
good,
hottest time.
you know good and well. You omit how much you spent when you tell those stories. You omit how much. Oh, I went to go
Oh,
see.
that's the big deal. That's the deal is tell how much you paid for it.
No, no, no. Because every person I've talked to in your bracket, they omit how much they spent to go do X, Y, and Z. They're like, oh yeah, I went to go see. I saw X and X when he played. I was like,
For $50.
no, no, no. No,
Right. That's right. That's
absolutely
right.
not. Early 90s, early 90s Cowboy fans. Oh, I went to go see the Cowboys live. Oh, it was like those seats
Oh
didn't
yeah,
cost those seats didn't cost $50. No.
not now, not now, but yes, it's a cost. It's a certain limit. Like I said, but when you start talking thousands of dollars, that's just way past what I'm willing to do.
Mhm. It goes into the realm of if it doesn't affect my bottom line, I may consider it, but it have to be like
That's right.
retirement tour or something like that, or I don't know. It'd have to be something extreme to where I'd shell out that kind of money to go see it. Like an athlete, I pretty much know that they're on their last leg compared to an artist. An artist can just be like, okay, I'm doing a tour, and then a year later I'm doing another tour. Whereas an athlete is just like,
That's right.
it's
That's right.
it's pretty much they say it's pretty much guaranteed at that point. Like except
If
for
they
the
sit
fringe
out a
outliers.
year, if they sit out a year, pretty much they're not coming back.
Yeah.
The first season they sit out, that's pretty much it
Yep.
for them.
So and that's just let the old man, I guess, impart some words of wisdom on you guys. Basically, long story short, if it doesn't affect my bottom line, I might consider it. But otherwise, the FOMO doesn't really work over here.
That's right. If you got a mailbox, you should be at it.
So I don't know why he keeps saying it's a mailbox, but okay. You know,
It's a mailbox. That's where the bills come in, right? You look at the bills, you pull the
I
bill
look,
out of the
I look,
mailbox
I look on the,
online.
I
are online
I look at
when
the bills online on my phone or on my desktop, the computer I'm sitting at.
uh,
But
like Fred said, put it back in the mailbox. Fred
no,
Sanford, put it back in the mailbox.
see. Anyway, but yeah, that was. I just thought it would be interesting to talk about that to see
Very,
because
very.
usually everybody has a price for certain things as far as what they're willing to go for. Yeah, I know you say zero, but everybody has a price for certain things. But anyway, I guess we'll be back with whatever you want to talk about or
That's
some
right. That's
nonsense,
right.
I
This
suppose.
this is an awesome
Um,
topic. I enjoyed this. I but it's the big news. It's out there and people paying it. So no, this
happens all the time.
mhm. So no. But next week we're gonna have a great topic, just like this week. I'm gonna give him some credit. I enjoyed this, and hopefully, I pass some words of wisdom to the audience.
Yeah. I just let you know how it usually goes for, people in my age bracket listening to them. Oh, you got to do it for the experience. Exactly. You got to do it for the experience. That's what you pushing that for SummerSlam. Oh, you got to do it for the experience. So you want me to shell out $1,400 to go do it for the experience? Okay.
Right, right. No, no. I hope we don't push that. But
Okay. Anyway, we'll see you all
all right,
next week.
next week.
We're out of here. Later, everybody.
Peace.